Well, hello everybody. Oh my goodness, you guys. I know it's been a minute. We haven't really done a lot of videos and stuff, and this video will not be edited like our past videos. My husband's been working a lot, so he hasn't really had time to do too much of anything, so that's why our videos has not been active for a while. But for me, I'm just plain and simple. I do the video and I load it. So I might do some editing here and there of my own little stuff, and when he get a chance, he might do something to help it out. But he works a lot, and he's tired when he do have the chance to come home, so I don't press him for anything too much. But I do just want to say, you guys, I've been going through it. This court stuff, this building stuff is not easy. It's no joke. It's not for the weak. Oh my God. So I'm having attorney issues. So my attorney is a woman. I think I just need to stop dealing with the women. Because my contractor was a woman. I don't know. They don't like the way I talk. Hey, I'm me. I can't help if they can't take the way I talk. But I'm not rude. And for those of you who know me, I'm not rude. I'm not disrespectful. But I do ask questions. If I'm concerned about something, if I'm not happy about something, and if I'm not sure about something, I'm going to ask questions. And if you don't like the questions I ask, then you shouldn't be doing whatever it is you're doing. That has to make me ask those questions, right? You guys just don't know. So I'm sitting in my car right now in front of the electric company place. I had to come out here and handle some business here. So this is where I am. So that's why I'm in my car. So with all that being said, let me get into my stress. My stress. Do you guys know in the last 6 months I've heard of 4 people who's died from strokes and from having strokes due to high blood pressure and stress. I have high blood pressure. I'm on medication. So I have to make sure that I keep my mind right. And I haven't been. I realized I have been losing myself a little bit, in this whole process of this whole court building lawyer process. Like, I've been losing myself. And I've been finding myself going into some depression at times. And so I have to bring myself out of that and be around people that I can talk to that can help me deal with what I'm going through and give me the right information or the right encouragement. Now, mind you, I don't need nobody to rub my back and rub my shoulders and tell me the things I want to hear. Because if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I know damn well when I'm right, I'm right. Am I trying to be perfect? No. Don't want to be right all the time? No. Why? Then life wouldn't be interesting. If we were all perfect, there would be nothing interesting about life. If we were all right, there would be nothing interesting about life. But what I do know is I'm not kissing nobody's ass. And so yeah, I had lost myself in all this stuff, and I just had to do a reset button. Yesterday was just it. Like, I realized yesterday that I'm not gonna allow all that bullshit, from 2023 to come with me into 2024. Good things got to happen this year. I took a big loss dealing with this stuff I've been dealing with, but I didn't take a huge loss. I still have some lifelines, and I just have to put my footwork in to allow those lifelines to reach my hand so I can save myself. But I'm not in a bad situation at this point either. I've lost a lot of money. A lot. And I'm not asking folks for help, but hey, if anybody want to help me out, I'm not gonna say no. But again, I do have some lifelines that I can try to pull and come work for me. But yeah, I was lost. I wasn't being myself. I'm being so emotional. You guys just don't get it. Imagine, this is my story. I let go of everything I have in the U.S. to come here to Ghana to build a future in. And then to have to go and invest some money into something that's supposed to be yours, that will help you be where you need to be in life, to be comfortable and just enjoy life, is disrupted by people who don't care, people who don't have common sense, by people who are just for themselves and not for the good of people. You know, I bet you know, we have to fight the world, and then we have to fight the world people. And it's not easy. But to come here and to feel like everything that I come here to do, and it to be destroyed by somebody else, and they have no remorse about their own actions, is freaking hurtful. Sometimes I cry. I'd be like, you know, like, I didn't put too much time in my life, too much time in money, my energy, my thoughts. I put a whole lot of me into where I am today, from where I came from, to be sitting here today, to be talking about the bull crap that I've been through. Like, I shouldn't have to be at this point. I'm too old to be like, okay, let me just start all over. I can't do that. I'm at that age where I'm supposed to be just sitting back and enjoying life. That's what I came here to do. And for somebody to come in and disrupt that, that's hurtful. And then you're in a place that you don't really have much resources. You're in a place where what's going on, the people here don't really fight for you as a American, as a, what, am I an immigrant? Whatever the case the cause may be, it's hurtful. It's hurtful. And to know that all the fight that you do to try to save yourself can go in vain is very disrupting to the mind. And that's where I was at. So yesterday was just the top of it. Like, it just blew my lid. Like, I just blew my head yesterday what I had to go through with my attorney. She got mad because I asked her about a court date. When is it? She got mad because she felt like, but she didn't know. She didn't know. She didn't know. I gave her colleague court papers to give to her with the court dates. And you would think that she would make sure she know that information, because after the holidays, court is coming up. But no. I'm asking her. She got mad. She feels like, tell me I should go to the courts and find out. Why should I have to drive all the way up there to the courthouse to find out when I have a court date, when that is supposed to be, that is your information you should have? Because I'm not the only one going there. You have to be there too. So if you're not knowing when to be there, what happens when I get there and you're not there? Come on now. So I'm asking you these questions, and I'm telling you that. How are you not knowing? Well, I wasn't there. You know, you didn't take a lawyer that day. No, but I gave the paperwork to your colleague. Did you get that from him? Are you even going to call him and find out? Like, as soon as the holidays was over, you should have been on your cases to find out when they're coming up, because you know that they're going to be coming up after the holidays. Man, come on. Come on. What kind of professional are you? So she proceeds to tell me I need to find another attorney since I think she's doing poor work. Your work ethics are poor, baby. Yes. Your work ethics are poor, boo-boo. If you don't like me asking you about a court date, you don't like me questioning why you don't have that court date, or you don't have that information because you should, why are you doing the job you're doing? Maybe you need a job where you don't have to work with people because, you know, you're in the wrong profession. I won't even say profession. You're just in the wrong area of your field. Maybe you should work behind the scenes so you don't have to deal with people and have them ask you questions. Now, this ain't even the first time I had to question her work ethics. I told her it's just common sense. Common sense. So anyway, so after that I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take this loss. I am. Like, I'm done with the courts. I'm done with the courts. I'm gonna take this loss. I'm gonna step back, release all that crap. Release all that crap. I would take my loss and then let me move forward and work on what I need to do next to move forward, to get through this without all this headache here. So that's where I'm at today. I woke up this morning, jumped out of bed. First thing I said was, God, thank you for today. It's a new day. You allow me to wake up the way I am today, to proceed with my life in a fashion that will keep me humble, that will keep me happy, that will keep me alive and healthy. So to you guys, I thank you for hearing me rant, because I needed to share. I needed to share, but also to say to you guys, if something is really, 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 really stressing you so bad, just let it go. Move on. There's this quote that I just love. I've used it before in my daughter's in one of my daughter's videos that she did, a music video, Dear Mama, the Tupac remix. And but it's a quote by Marcus Garvey that I just love. I've love. And I will read that to you guys here. It says, never forget that intelligence rules the world and ignorance carries the burden. Therefore, remove yourself as far as possible from ignorance and seek as far as possible to be intelligent. You hear me? Marcus Garvey? That right there. That right there. All right, y'all. So I'm going to have to go because it's about time for me to start getting ready to go in, because they're going to be opening up the doors here and there's people already lined up and everybody's going to bum rush in, and I'm going to be in that crowd too, bum rushing in, because I ain't trying to be here all day because this place is crazy. So I thank you guys for tongue tied, right? I thank you guys for, I'm trying to say listening and sharing everything all at one time. I thank you guys for listening to me. I appreciate you guys' time to listen. Please like, share, and if you're not a subscriber, subscribe. Because from this point on, I got a whole lot to talk about. And I got some little quirky, crazy little random thoughts I want to share with you guys too. So, you know, I need to get back to being funny and being laughable and being me and being just saying what's on my mind, because that's what I do. So, okay, you guys, peace, love, and happiness. Thank you. Until next time. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, you guys, so I'm back with an update. My mixed color, that's because I came back to work out. My update is this. My husband talked to the lady, to the lawyer, and she tells him that I have disrespected her before and she just brushed it off. And what she's talking about is this. There was a time where I was doing all the running around, making copies, going back and forth to get the paperwork, waiting on her to send them to the email because she didn't file the right paperwork. The registrar told her the paperwork that she gave me was not sufficient enough to process the papers she wants. There's a form that she's missing. But no, she says she wants to do it her way. So she sends a different form that's her way. He gets the paperwork. He says, this is not what I need. You need to do this other form. So now I gotta wait for her to send it to me, take it to the guy so they can print it out, and then have to go back and add it to the forms. Mind you, every time she's make a new motion, I have to pay. And there's been times that she had to file a new motion because the court told her she did it wrong. Who pays for that? Moi. Okay, So I tell my husband, I'm not liking that I have to do all this and blah, blah, blah. Like, this is not my job. Then I have to make all these copies and stuff like that. I'm like, so I even asked her. So I questioned her about the running around. She's like, oh, sometimes that's just how it has to be, Ghana. So then when I asked her about me having to make all these copies because she didn't have them all for me to file, I said, well, what does your assistant do? Isn't this something that your assistant would do to, help you with your process? It is, but if you want my assistant to do these things for you, you have to pay her separately. Okay. So I called another lawyer just to confirm, like, is this really how this works here in Ghana? She said no. That's her assistant's job. Okay. When I brought it to her, she got mad. I could tell she got mad, and so I just calmed it down, like, oh, okay, well, I didn't know, well, yeah, you guys do things differently. So if anything, I'm the one who brushed it off. I was just like, whatever. Like, I'm not even gonna trip with this. I just want to move forward. And so then we get to where we are today, from yesterday. Mind you, today is, let me give y'all a date. This is January 10th. Is it today 10th? January 10th. This was yesterday that we went this conversation. So, so he said he talks to her and she told him that, I disrespected her before, and so she just brushed it off and gave me the benefit of the doubt. No. And see, I'm not even one who cuss. I'm not even one who call people out their name, but right now that's what I feel like doing. So anyways, so again, and then I even told him another time, like, I'm not comfortable with how she's doing her work. Like, I'm not happy with how she's going. Okay. So then she proceeds to say that I should be apologizing because I was disrespectful to her by what happened yesterday. Y'all see, y'all know. That's not happening, because I'm not kissing your ass because you can't do your own job, or because you're not doing your job correctly. I'm not kissing your ass because you don't like that I have to question you and ask you about why you're not doing your job correctly. I'm not doing that. Then she says, well, because my cases are 2 in different sides of town. So then she proceeds to say, well, I need to just pick one, let her do one, and then I need to find somebody else to do the other one because it's just too much for her. Boy, bye. Bye, Felicia. I will take this loss. You go on and do your thing, because what I'm not going to do, I'm not going to kiss your ass because you don't like what I ask. Because your answers are not sufficient enough to be a good answer. No. You want to go. Like, you know how many losses I've taken in my lifetime? I sold drugs. You know how many times a drug dealer would get robbed? You know how many losses a drug dealer would take? So, and I took way more loss than what I'm taking here, if it's converted to dollars. And I feel like my biggest loss came from the lawyer, not the contractor. At least with the contractor, I have something to show of what my money was spent on. Even though it ain't done correctly, but there's something to show that my money was spent right here. With her, I have nothing to show but a bunch of pieces of paper that shows that she was incompetent on doing what she's supposed to do, because it shouldn't be that many motions. Every time we go back to court, every 2 weeks, we had to refile. Only one time she took accountability to pay for it herself. And the other times I end up having to pay for them. And I shouldn't have done that. So that is the update. Recap. I should apologize. I was rude and disrespectful. I need to narrow down to just one case and basically kiss her ass. Not gonna happen. Again. Bye, Felicia. Bye. That's not happening. Yeah. This loss I will take, and I will move on proudly and boldly, saying that I am happy with my decision. Boy, please. Oh, they crazy. And then I'll swear to God that these 2 women are in cahoots together because they act just the same. Who does that? She'll talk about the contractor, how the way her interactions was with me was just totally wrong, rude, and disrespectful. But then you turn around and do the same damn thing, just out the blue, like though, just out the blue, just tell me to go. Like I honestly did something wrong to you, but you know, these are lessons learned. Only lessons learned, and I take that. I'll take that, because in life we won't know nothing if we don't take lessons and learn. I mean, if we don't learn from these lessons, if we don't make mistakes. That's why I said it. I don't want to be perfect. I ain't trying to be perfect, because I won't know anything if anything's right or wrong if I don't make any mistakes. So this loss I'll accept. I'll accept. God will see me through. He always do. You know, I keep my faith in him. That's even me coming here. It was all on blind faith on that he will make sure that I'm okay. Yeah, I got some I done stumbled here and there, but I'm good. God got me. I'm gonna be okay, regardless. All right, so I just wanted to share that update with you guys. All right.